Let's start by analyzing the squat. We're going to start with the proper technique, starting in the up position. Eyes straight forward, shoulders, hips, knees, and toes facing the same direction and in alignment from top to bottom. Once we are at the bottom portion of the squat phase, the alignment should still remain the same with the eyes straight forward, shoulders, hips, and knees and toes all in one alignment. As we move on to the side view, you will see that the heels, the knees, the hips, and the shoulders are all in one line. As you descend, you want to keep your knees from going across your toes, which is denoted by the red mark. Your back can stay upright, but more than likely it will fall to the same angled position as you'll have at your ankles, which are in dorsiflexion. The muscles involved in the squat are the rectus abdominis and the quadriceps. Those are your anterior used muscles. The posterior used muscles are your erector spinae, your gluteus maximus, your hamstring, and your calves. Many other muscles are used, but for this we'll just focus on the primary muscles. The rectus abdominis and the erector spinae work together to create stability, core stability for the upper body. The quadriceps and the gluteus maximus work together to create the quadriceps and the hamstring group work together to create flexion at the knee. The gluteus maximus and the hip flexor muscles work together to create flexion at the hip joint. And the calf group work together to create flexion at the ankle joint. And once again, that's dorsiflexion. So you have flexion at the ankle, at the knee, and at the hip joint. In the upright position, the external force, which is one of two forces, will be the dumbbells used. The other force used will be the body weight of the person. The external force will be, as best it can, in alignment with the toes, knees, hips, and shoulders. And once again, this is in the upright position. Once we move into the lowered position of the body, the external force will remain the same, the internal force will remain the same, and we will have displacement with the dumbbells in a negative work and also a negative vector. From the side view, we will also be able to see the similarities and the angles at the hip joint and the ankle joint. In this video, in which you can see Rebecca moving the dumbbells up and down in her squat, this shows your negative vector as she goes down and your positive vector as she comes up. The dumbbells are displaced from top to bottom, from the starting position to the lower portion of the squat. You can also see her body is staying in one line as the dumbbells are moved up and down. That toe to dumbbell line remains the same. Rebecca creates a reaction force at the bottom of her squat as she pushes the dumbbells upward. The dumbbells are working in opposition to Rebecca, so that is what we call a concurrent force. Once we turn to the side view, you can see that with Rebecca's flexion, it's decreased once her knees go into flexion, and her ankle flexion is increased from a 90-degree plus position.
Go ahead.
Also from the side view, you can see torque being placed on the knee, the ankle joint, and the hip joint due to the muscles having to provide reaction force, pushing the dumbbells back up. Once again, be very careful of technique as your body moves, and coach your clients into the best positions possible.